You like that, right? That's funny to you.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. You're not going to have to deal with that this time around.
Hey, wait, I'm not a cheapo. If you want a big fancy wedding, that's okay. I'm a sport.
No. You know what I want?
What?
Something elegant and intimate. And the bride won't have to float alone to pay for it.
Oh, are we getting independent?
Mm-hmm.
What do I have to do, Wrestle you to the ground, huh? Come in.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, crying out loud.
Adam!
What the hell? I thought you were in there.
I snuck out the back door.
You what?
I had to see Erica. I knew you'd try to stop me.
Sorry, but you just look like somebody who was thrown out of somewhere.
I'd really rather not talk about it right now, if you don't mind. Hey, would you check this out? You were right. It does look better.
Hey, it does work, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. You got a pretty good eye, kiddo.
In fact, you got beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Greg, open up this cab. Come on, hurry.
Yeah, all right. What's your problem, man?
I gotta help me, and I'm desperate. What's she doing here?
She's my friend. All right.
It's all right. I was going to leave anyway.
Now, wait a minute. You want to look at the other contact sheets?
Listen, I really got to get to the theater department a little early tonight.
You don't have a class this afternoon.
Maybe she's got a class in swindling somebody.
Hey, knock it off.
I'm taking over Professor Daniels' class tonight. She's out sick, and I've been asked to sub for her.
Whoa, wait a minute. Daniels, Professor Mrs. Daniels, the woman that teaches acting technique?
Yes.
I don't believe it. You can teach acting technique?
She just said she could. She's got a degree in dance and theater.
Well, then you can't leave.
What?
You gotta help me out. I mean, you gotta promise to give me a crash course in acting. I got an audition for Romeo this afternoon.
The only reason Tad wants to try out for this part is to be near you.
Well, I certainly am not going to make a scene just because Tad's so idiotic he thinks he can get the part.
Suppose Tad does get the part.
Oh, well, Dad, no. I mean, he won't get the part.
Well, I wish I knew I would.
Look, just don't worry about it, okay? You'll be fine. Anyway, what does Tad have for the part? Except for maybe a certain look. But as far as the lines go, Tad's clueless. I mean, really, think about it. Can you see Tad handling Shakespeare?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I can handle it myself.
Look, my dad will help you. He's got a real feel for it.
Well, I'll be ready to help you with the lines whenever you're ready.
Oh, man, my throat's starting to tighten up. I need a little water first, okay?
Okay, well, there's some iced tea in the fridge.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Hillary, how do you really feel about Tad auditioning?
I told you, I don't think he stands a chance.
But you wish he did.
No, how can you say that? You know I can't have anything else to do with Tad.
Darling, this is your father, remember? You don't have to keep up any facade with me.
It's no facade. I'm not the type that's going to go after a married man, and especially one whose wife is expecting a baby.
But of course not, but I don't want you deluding yourself about your true feelings either.
Daddy, as hard as it is for me, I have to push those feelings away. Can't you understand that?
What I understand is that you've not been able to. Oh, come along, my sweetheart. All I'm asking is that you drop your guard and level with me. I know how hard it is to keep up appearances, to keep up a front.
Okay. The truth is, every time I see Tad, my heart just turns over. Now, what good did it do to acknowledge it?
Truth is good for the soul. And the truth is, although you can't have Tad in real life, you'd like nothing more than to be Juliet to his Romeo.
Oh, Dad, what am I gonna do?
Sweet.
Come on in. Thanks.
I don't think we have any more to say to each other, Yvonne.
Well, I think so, Jesse. You were so angry last night.
Yeah, well, I feel about the same today, all right? From now on, your gig is all your own.
I don't want to sing by myself. I sing better with you.
Why did you find yourself a new charity, Leon, Yvonne?
I never thought of you as a charity. I looked at it as an investment.
Oh, is that right? Well, I thought we were partners. I didn't know you was using me for some investment.
Look, please, don't mix up my words. What I'm trying to say is that what I did, paying your salary, I did for the both of us.
Let me set you straight on something, Yvonne, okay? I ain't no little kid.
I never thought of you that way. You know that.
I don't know nothing about you these days. You know, it's like, I'm sorry.
Please, Jesse. It'll never happen again, I promise.
You damn straight it'll never happen again, because we through. You hear me? I'm out of here. Angela, is my sweater dry?
Yeah, I put it in your bottom drawer.
Yvonne, I'm sorry.
I just want to kick myself. I have messed up my entire life.
Oh, come on now. There's got to be a lot more to your life than this gig.
Angie, you don't know.
What about your boyfriend?
Oh, he's furious with me over this whole thing.
You mean finding out that you were paying Jesse?
Yeah, I'll bet really put him on the warpath. Not that it takes much to set Marty off.
Well, he'll calm down now that Jesse won't be singing with you anymore.
I've got to persuade him to come back, Angie. I want to try to really make it big, and I honestly believe that Jesse and I can do it.
Yvonne, that's going to be kind of hard. Didn't you hear Jesse say that you two are finished?
But I can't pull it off by myself. Oh, God, when we're together, we have something special.
Yeah, you two do sound good together.
And we'll get even better the more we practice.
But Jesse's closed the door.
I've got to keep knocking on it. I've got to convince him that we have a dynamite future together.
You're really serious.
I've never been more serious. And I know that together we're going to really do it. And I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting.
So you've been having a nice little snooze, haven't you?
No, I wouldn't say that, really. No, I slept fitfully. Mike, I feel like I'm going to go over the brink.
I'm never going to let that happen. You can always count on me to grab you by your little ankles and drag you back.
It's not funny. Now with the press hounding me about this bigamy charge?
No, don't worry. That's all going to be taken care of, right?
Why? Why are they just so hungry for every little morsel of my private life?
Well, you got to admit it's been a little newsworthy lately.
Why don't they realize that celebrities have feelings too? And who needs all these filthy little questions, you know, when I have a personal tragedy I am going through?
Fame, Erica.
Maybe I should have married Donald.
Who the hell is Donald?
Very, very sweet boy I went to high school with.
And how all of a sudden does he appear in the picture?
I was just lying here thinking. He was the first boy who ever asked me to marry him.
He didn't even rate a mention in your autobiography, so what's he suddenly doing on your mind?
For the torment I'm going through, suddenly realized what a calm and peaceful life I would have had with Donald.
Jeez, maybe you can still locate the guy.
Oh, come on. Oh. I'm just being philosophical. Aren't you happy? I'm really philosophical.
I'm happy.
I mean, obviously I chose fame over PTA meetings and brownies, but I'm paying the price.
I hope it didn't cost you anything to choose me over Adam today.
You know, it was the most emotionally draining thing I ever went through.
Does that mean that you don't have any emotion left?
You know what I mean.
I mean, not even a tiny little scrap of love for the kid.
The kid?
Know?
Oh, yeah, I have tiny bits. It's just that I'm very sympathetic, that's all. I'm a very sympathetic person, and I can't help but feeling bad when I think of all Adam went through to get back to me, you know?
Yeah, it must have been real rough.
You know, honestly, going through the jungle and everything, I can't help but have twinges when I think of his eyes.
What about his eyes?
His eyes, I mean, they just told me that it was so much worse than anything he went through in the jungle.